Welcome, fellow lushes. Come on in, pull up a bar stool, and enjoy some cocktails with Dimples and The Beard.
Hello, governor.
So we're just going to say,
All right.
Gigaverse, if we don't get to anybody, we apologize. We will do it next time when we're better equipped.
Yes, all 1,400 of you wait for the next one. It'll be better. We'll figure out a way. We'll have Fernando on board. Fernando can. We need a producer. This is what the producer couldn't make it tonight.
Leak that.
She went out with her friends.
Jeez.
I know.
I don't know. That's a recording night?
On a recording night, Fernando.
The vacation.
I approve the vacation because I want to get a little something when we get home. So I approve the vacation. So, yeah. So anyway.
Well, then that's the quality we get.
We are live in the Gigaverse. I'm going to call it Gigaverse because I like that name. And we are recording.
It's nice, but it's not.
Our 220th episode tonight.
So, Gigaverse, go back and check us out for 200 plus episodes.
That's right. You got a big old backlog.
We got a lot of people on there that's going to see this and be like, what the fuck? These guys brand new?
Or
No.
not.
No.
Do we look brand new?
No.
When we started, this beard was this long.
He didn't even have a beard.
Why?
I had the beard.
Why?
And this was as big as it got. We said, let's switch.
Yeah. And I didn't have any dimples. So can you open the tavern now?
I don't know. Can I?
Yeah,
Am I allowed to?
I think we're golden now. Let's do it. Cameras are rolling in 3, 2, 1.
No,
Action.
the tavern is now open for business.
All right. So,
As
would
we
you
drink.
rather?
I would rather.
All right. This is another good one that you're going to love so much. Would you rather have any partner you want, any woman you can dream of, she's your partner, but you can only fuck her once a year? Or you're stuck with one person for the rest of your life, but you can fuck them as much as you want. So marriage. Yeah. Marriage is the first year.
But the first one,
we're
we're not married, but... Oh, you mean I can pick a new one every year?
A new one every year, but you can only do it once a year. So you're only
I didn't catch that part.
You're only fucking once a year.
Well, so I can't fuck other people?
Nope. Any partner you want, but you only fuck once a year. Or...
But that can change every year.
You're right. It could be... Yes.
How many more years do I got in my life?
It could be, yeah.
Basically 5.
5. Or you're stuck with one person for the rest of your life, but you fuck her as much as you want. Or him. Ooh, think about it. We'll get back to it.
I mean,
You can't put...
But you know what? I can't guarantee this person I want to have sex with, once different person each year.
Yeah.
Be a megastar or whomever.
Right.
Can't guarantee they're good.
You can't.
So I'll take someone because we're gonna test it out before I get married. So.
Well, you've been doing it for 60 years.
Right.
So yeah, you still haven't found the one that you're stuck with forever. I like how they word it, stuck with forever. Stuck with one person forever.
Well,
some of us consider that.
I think they're trying to sway you to the other answer, but anyway.
I don't think they are.
Okay, stuck.
It's
by using the word stuck.
Yeah, I know, but again, these are no-win situations, right?
Well,
that's the fun of it. The ones that are win-win suck.
Yeah, they're assuming that the person I'm stuck with is a
cock,
a biatch.
There is so much of us
going on. It's all over.
God, I don't like this.
We're not only in the Gigaverse, we're in the Mega-verse. We're in the Videoverse.
We're surrounded by ourselves.
You can't see, but we're trying a new thing. We got all kinds of things going on. We literally have 4 cameras going right now.
There are 4 cameras pointed at us. We could get some good shots from the action, if you know what I mean.
I do.
We got to. Did we put a camera out on the hot tub yet? That's the camera we need.
We do. So if you're going to answer that same, would you rather? Obviously,
I am delighted.
You're stuck with it. Won't hear this anyways.
I am delighted to be stuck with one person forever, and basically she lets me fuck her whenever I want. So I kind of got what it is, but I don't feel like I'm stuck.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say before you take on that question.
Mm-hmm.
Leah's gone.
Mm-hmm.
She bailed. She's gone. Now you're starting clean.
Oh,
She's gone. She's not the stuck with.
yeah. Then I'm just gonna go for a new partner every year. Because I'm just gonna want to fuck every hot woman that I possibly can. And I'm to that point where I'm in my 50s. It's not gonna be long where once a year is enough.
But that once, even if it isn't any good, I can brag about it.
Right. I could tell the whole world I fucked Molly Ringwald.
Look at that.
I don't know. I don't know.
So this last weekend, the whole Breakfast Club reunited for the first time in 40 years.
That's awesome.
All together at once.
That's awesome. And do you know how much it costs to get a picture taken with them?
I did not look because I knew it'd be too much. Like $300.
$750.
Come on.
Not kidding.
You looked because you wanted to.
I looked. No, I didn't look. I'm just making shit up. But guess what?
I think it was like $300 to $400.
Guess what? Guess what? All right. You know, I make a lot of fun of you for liking to spend money to get your picture taken with people because I think it's dumb. And I've always said there ain't nobody on earth that I would spend money for.
Except Molly Ringwald.
Yeah. And that was the problem. I didn't want fucking Judd and Emilio and Anthony and Allie in the picture. I just wanted...
You could get
Molly?
Each one individually. You could have.
I couldn't. I didn't pass the background check on Molly Ringwald. They found the website.
Restraining order?
They found the website. I've always said I just don't think you're very smart if you're spending your hard-earned money to get your picture taken with somebody because why?
Okay, gotcha. I'm with you.
But we're going to this horror convention here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And there are some pretty big fucking names there that I could see. Like if ever I was going to get my picture taken with somebody,
yes.
You've got the likes of William Shatner.
Oh,
You've got the likes of Butch Patrick.
Oh,
you've got the likes of Danny Trejo, Machete himself, which is very tempting.
It is.
You've got basically
Clint Howard,
Ron Howard's retarded brother. Basically the entire cast of Thanksgiving,
including Eli Roth
and holy shit.
Wow.
Eli, I'm so excited. Eli Roth is there.
He is, and you could get it with him and the whole crew.
That was Clint Howard. It looked up Clint Howard for you in the Gigaverse.
Oh, that's right. We could tell it what to do. That's how awesome Gigaverse is.
Wait, hold on once. Clint Howard is Ron Howard's retarded brother. Fact check that. It doesn't seem to be... Remember, it'll fact check for you, but I don't...
It will. But
again, we're too far away from the Gigaverse to actually be able to...
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, all right. Now Ron Howard. Anyway, so I have said over and over and over again that you've got to be stupid to do this. And are you getting your picture? Did you buy any of the photo ops?
I did not.
Okay. I didn't either.
Yet.
But.
Okay. So
it turns out there's one. Turns out I may do it.
Okay.
And I want...
I'm trying to think I would look... Who would it be? You're going to ask me who would think it would be?
Yeah, who do you think it's going to be?
Holy Christ, I don't remember them all.
Yeah, I know.
Who would you be after? Who geeked you out?
I know you're going to get your picture taken with William Shatner.
He's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
But he could die tomorrow.
What if you buy the photo op and he dies before?
I think you get it with his corpse.
I read a headline today that ended up being clickbait. And I almost shit my pants because it said Bruce Willis passed away. And I know he's close. But I was like, no!
He's
not yet.
He will. I mean,
well, we all die.
Can barely comprehend stuff.
I know, but I don't. It's going to be a sad day when Bruce dies. If he was there, I'd get my picture taken on him. He wouldn't remember it.
If they're in front of me, I could probably better guess, but I can't remember all of the guests.
All right. Well, this guest has nothing to do with horror movies. Because there are other people there. There are performers. There are this. There are that. There are my new fascination, professional wrestlers.
Oh, that's right. There's a whole bunch of wrestlers there.
And my favorite wrestler
there
Mick Foley.
I would have never
is going to be there.
I would have never guessed that because I just went past the wrestler.
Mick Foley.
Yeah, Mick Foley. So you're getting him?
Got thrown off the top of the Hell in the Cell cage by The Undertaker.
Wow.
16 feet above the floor onto a table.
And now he's in a wheelchair?
He's not.
Then you got to get your picture.
I think
if he was in a wheelchair, would you sit on his lap for his picture?
I think. Oh, there we go. The Gigaverse is so helpful. If he was in a wheelchair, would I what? Suck his dick?
Would you get his picture?
That one.
Your photo op with him sitting on his lap.
Oh, he. You know what?
Oh, he's gonna
one of his part-time jobs.
One of part-time jobs.
It's not a part-time. He plays Santa Claus for everybody during the winter, during Christmas time.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. Anyway, Mick Foley is fascinating.
Thank you, Gigaverse. You can
go away.
Fact check. I mean, I don't know what maybe the camera doesn't show it, but thank you. Goodbye.
Is it? I think it's just writing headlines for us. Anyway,
there might be a button to go. So
yes, don't get up anymore.
I'm not, but it's weird. That one's weirding me out.
Who cares? Don't look at it. So yes, I'm debating spending money.
I'm gonna look at that one.
My hard-earned money. Wait, where am I looking? I can't even tell where I'm fucking
that
looking.
One's me.
Okay. Yeah, I just see you. What the fuck? All right,
and I can see you.
This is stupid. Don't do it anymore. Anyway,
there I am.
Because we're not using any of these views, so don't do it. Stop it. Anyway, I'm going to consider spending. I think it's like $60.
$60 to get your photo with him.
But this is okay. I have a question.
And then you got to go ahead.
No, what were you going to say?
Well, then you have to pay to get him to sign it. You know that, right? Your photo op doesn't get him to sign it.
What?
I'm just wanting to throw.
What?
Well, no. I think you can get a combo deal.
So you're telling me that it's going to cost me more than $60
to get your photo with him and him to sign the photo.
And him to sign it. That's more than $60.
Probably, but read the fine line.
Okay. Anyway, I need some advice on this. And you've been to these conventions, but I don't know if you know what I need to know. Like we're going.
Do you know I know that? So at the top of my head?
No.
Because I went to a convention last weekend. Like yesterday.
Oh.
And I went and got my photo taken.
With who?
Nancy Allen.
Did you go to Pennsylvania?
No.
You said that was in Pennsylvania.
That was Ann Margaret, and I missed it.
Oh. Where was she?
Pennsylvania, like the beginning of April. So I went to go like, all right, let's see if I'm going to do it. Oh, shit, I missed it.
No, I didn't mean Ann Margaret. I knew, yes.
Ann Margaret was in Pennsylvania. Yes, she's done. I missed it. Nope, she's just... The date passed.
Okay.
But I did go down and met Nancy Allen.
I don't know who Nancy Allen is.
We've gone through this. Nancy Allen is a legendary.
I don't remember who Nancy Allen is.
She was
Josh Allen's mom.
She was the original bad girl in the high school Carrie from Carrie, the movie Carrie that was dumped all the blood on Carrie at the end of the movie.
Okay.
She was in. I'm just putting out the big ones. She was the.
That was the big one?
Cop assistant with RoboCop. So she was his partner. I'm sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. RoboCop's partner.
Did RoboCop?
Well, maybe. I mean, you can see
partner,
why she was why she was in 3 movies, RoboCop 1, 2, and 3, because she loved
riveting
RoboCop. And those are like the least of my favorite movies. But I love her because she was in Blowout.
I had a blowout last weekend.
That's on the toilet.
Uh-huh.
And 1941 and Dressed to Kill, a movie that 1980 scared the shit out of me. And I met her. I got my photo taken with her.
Did she autograph it?
And she signed it.
And did it cost you more?
It did. That's why I'm telling you that.
What was the total cost for you? No, I want to know total cost to get into the convention.
Well, and you got to get in. And you got to get a convention. I was going to tell you.
God, you don't fucking let me ask questions. To get into the convention.
Yep.
To get your picture taken with Nancy Allen.
Lovely.
And to get that autograph.
Lovely lady.
How much?
And parking.
Yeah, well, I'm going to spare you. How much was that trifecta?
If I remember.
Yeah.
It was like
just make up a number if you don't,
60
please.
60 to get in the convention.
Okay.
And it was like 50 to get my photo with her.
110.
And then like another 50 to get her.
$160 to get a picture, autograph picture with an actress that nobody that is watching right now has ever heard of.
Well, you're all retarded because
Ever heard of.
But you know what? This is what I've learned in my life.
How much is it going to cost me to get my picture taken?
Do you understand?
With Mick
Let's
Foley?
go back.
A wrestler
Let me
that
understand.
everybody's heard of.
I don't care. This one was important to me. I wanted to meet her. I wanted to talk to her, and she means a lot to me because she was part of my childhood. She scared her movie
how old
Dressed
is
to Kill.
she?
She's 74.
Oof.
She looks amazing.
Ooh.
She was so sweet.
Ugh.
We talked, and
You were the only person in her line.
I would have talked to her longer. But a gentleman that was served military that had his arms blown off, she paid more attention to him, which she should have, and she did, and she was the sweetest thing. And then get ready to get ribbed up.
Well, you just stopped me in my tracks. I can't make fun of anybody anymore. Now you just okay.
We can make fun of me because
Oh boy, here we go.
what you just said,
Who
three
else
of
was-
them.
Yeah.
I have an original blowout poster
Mm.
from 1984, four,
Awesome.
that I bought.
Yeah.
I brought that down for her to sign as well.
You had to pay for that autograph extra.
Separate. It was a separate autograph.
So now we're up.
And hold on. You think I'm done?
Probably not. No.
I paid to have it witnessed and authenticated.
What?
Because you go to sell it. I'm thinking of my children. So when I die and I leave that to my children, they're going to be like, how do we know that's Nancy's autograph? It was witnessed and authenticated. That's a little bit more. But anyways, so I've got this. I got to get this frame now, blow up poster, which is one of my favorite posters, one of my favorite movies in the world. And Nancy Ellen signed it. And she told me a wonderful story. And I was worth every fucking penny. Thank you.
I'm speechless. That's insane. The thought that you having the thought that you need to have this authenticated so your kids might possibly be able to sell this autograph of a woman that nobody has heard of.
There are people that heard of it. And you know what? Just because
They're
you're
all
shallow.
gonna be dead.
Just because you're shallow and people, the movies that she's in is people were getting their RoboCops posters signed by her to witness. I don't care. RoboCops are great.
I'm not
That's
shallow.
fine.
I'm a businessman.
Nancy Ellen means a lot to me.
That's great.
So
I fully get that.
worth every penny to me.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, I thought
My point being, you spent extra money
$20
to have it authenticated when you won't be able to sell it for $20.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sorry if I'm offending you, Nancy Ellen. I'm sure.
This is an original blow up poster.
I'm going to tell you what right now. I will take all of this back. I will tell you you are a fucking genius if you tell me when she's booked to come on the podcast.
Oh, that's coming. I'll ask her. I was so I wasn't able to.
You haven't been able to land a guest since Miss Red back in like the second year of the podcast. So I don't want to hear it. First it was Rick Nielsen, then it was this Hammer guy, then it was the guy who played with the Violent Femmes, then it was who else have you promised me you were going to have on the podcast?
Well, I promised. I said I attempted to.
Yeah. Never. It's probably because all these old fuckers you talk to have no idea what a podcast is.
Well, they forget after I talk to them.
Yeah, that could be. Anyway, love you, Nancy Ellen. We're just teasing.
But I will. I am going to message her because now we have a connection because she's told me a story about her mother that I don't think she told anyone else because she was a little surprised because I told her I saw you the first time on the big screen for the movie 1941.
Good one.
You have no idea what it is. Steven Spielberg's disaster. But she was in it, and that's when I fell in love with her.
And you were there with your mom?
She took me. No.
No, it's about to get good.
It's not. But it's funny because she didn't want to take us, so she asked my handyman, who was a good friend of my dad's, to take me and my brothers to 1941 because she didn't want to go.
Okay, I'm going to have to do some Google research. Can you just give me a plot synopsis of what 1941 was, just so I know what's the story of this movie?
Well, it took place
In 1941?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it took
Got
place
that part.
after Pearl Harbor.
Okay, yep.
So people in California thought Hollywood was going to get bombed.
Oh,
So they were on. They were
so
on,
it was a love story.
They were on High Alert. So it's a comedy about how they're, how the
cunt?
the state was just going berserk.
I'm gonna isolate that. You just said the cunt.
Oh,
The
there
cunt.
you go.
The cunt.
So it was the most expensive movie made at the time.
Oh,
And when it came out, it was considered.
It was made in 1941. When did this movie come out?
1979.
Oh, all right. I was a
It was.
wee young lad.
It was. Yep. And so was I.
No, you weren't.
And so it came out, and it was considered a disaster. It was considered Steven Spielberg's biggest, nightmare, and just horrible. Critics hated it. Everybody hated it.
It bombed.
It bombed bigger in life. It made back the $25 million, which was the biggest movie at the time.
25 million in 79. That's like 25 billion now.
It's a lot. It was a lot, but it's got some cool effects.
That's like 4 eggs.
So yeah, it was John Belushi was in it. Dan Aykroyd was in it. It had an all-star cast: John Candy, Robert Stack.
Never heard of him.
Ned Beatty.
Never heard of him. No, I've heard of Ned Beatty. He's Warren Beatty's brother.
Tim Matheson.
Never heard of him.
He was Otter in Animal House.
Okay, cool.
Basically being the same guy. And Nancy Ellen were one storyline. So it had a whole bunch of storylines going on. And so here's a story I'm going to tell you real quick, and then we can move on, because I told Nancy Ellen that
Christ.
when I talked to her. I said, I saw you, the first time I saw you
and
became a huge fan was in 1979, because I actually saw 1941 in the theaters. And she's like, oh, God bless you, because not many people did. She goes, here's a funny story about that.
Are you actually going to tell a personal story about her mother on the podcast? Maybe she didn't want you to share that.
It's a good story.
Did she tell you could share it?
She did not, but I feel I can.
This could be the end of the hope of her coming on. Anyway, go.
No, because we both laughed about it. We had a good chuckle about it.
You know who's not going to laugh?
So,
right.
Because as I said, it was in the industry, a big disaster.
Yep.
Big bomb, blah, 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 blah. So she goes, her mom calls her and said, honey, I went to 1941 to see your movie. And when I bought a ticket, I walked up to back then they had people that took, they do today. Take your ticket. And the person was like, oh, why do you want to go see this movie?
Wow.
And she's like, well, because my daughter's in it. But she called and say, yeah, they were not very happy about it. I really liked the movie.
Josh Allen's grandma.
Yes, I really liked the movie. I recommend it.
I don't doubt it. I mean, your recommendations went way in the tank recently with your love of Yellow Jackets. So I'm guessing this movie is every bit as good as that show.
No, this is chaotic. This is more along a
think about that.
Mad world.
But 25 years from now, you're going to be standing in line at a convention that you drove like 3 hours to get to.
I did. Yep.
Just waiting for a decrepit Juliette Lewis to sign your Yellow Jacket script.
I would never go to her. I have no desire to meet her.
Just fucking play along.
No offense.
Dick.
Now, Christina Ricci.
Oh, whatever.
She is literally coming up in a show, Comic-Con.
Christina Ricci is.
I know. That's really. I just love her character. That's really the only reason I love the show.
I fucking hate her character. I hate her.
I love her character.
I hate her character.
Oh my God, I love her in that show.
But I love her.
I think she does a great job.
I'm pretty sure I've jerked off to her.
I'm pretty sure you didn't either.
What's that movie that she played? That she's in with Samuel L. Snake Moan, Black Moan, Snake, Black Snake Moanin' or something.
Yeah.
Where she's chained to a radiator for the whole movie.
So next thing we know,
now I can't go to a convention that she's at.
Nope, not anymore. But you're gonna get a wrestler.
No, not anymore. Not until you told me that. No.
Why couldn't you just get your picture with him and you don't need an autograph? Why do you need an autograph?
Why do I need a picture? Honestly,
you don't. But you can
see. This is my thing. I don't know.
But you could meet him.
This is what I was trying to get to before you so rudely interrupted me to tell me about some fucking actress nobody's ever heard of.
You're welcome.
How do conventions work? What am I spending the money for? Can I, like, when we go to this thing, all of these people are going to be there, but if I don't spend a certain amount of money, I can't meet any of them. I'm not paying any, like, me going in doesn't afford me to meet any of them.
No, we need to see who's speaking.
Oh, we can just go to speaking shit? Oh, I'll never go to another one of these in my life. The whole point was to go and network, and I'm not going to pay for every person I want to meet.
No, I'm not either.
So I'll never go to another one of these in my life. Okay. I didn't know you had to, just to meet them, you had to pay money.
Well, the speaking, you don't have to pay for.
Well, you're not going to meet them.
No, but you could. I've never done the speaking, but you could. I don't know.
I'm so bummed that I bought tickets to this thing.
You were gung ho.
Well, I thought you could stand, like, get in line and shake their hand and meet. Like, what are you paying money for then? What am I paying money for?
There's a lot of other stuff there. There really is. I thought you could witness it. There's a lot of things going on. Because there was so mentioned, this convention was all cosplay and a lot of bullshit like that. But
it's all this money in the world is a fucking money grab. Just a giant money grab.
Well, yeah. What is everything in this world?
Here's money to come in the building where all these people are. No. Don't go talk to them. That's going to be another $60, sir.
Yep.
Fuck off. I don't even want to go anymore. Shit.
Well, there's going to be enough people. Well,
that sucks.
And
anybody want tickets for Nightmare Weekend in Chicago? Hook me up. I'll sell them to you on the
This
cheap.
is a horror fan. I've never been to a horror one.
I'm sure they're all the same.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. I'm not spending money to meet somebody. That's fucking ridiculous. So
no, you're right.
Yeah.
No,
right.
I went. I walked. I literally.
Where's the one you went to?
Chicago. Same place. Same place we were at.
Same place we were at
for the podcast convention.
It was?
Yep.
Oh shit! No kidding. So you went all the way back down there?
Yep.
Just for the day, or did you stay down there?
Just for the day. Literally went down. Had a place where we were going to park, and then that sold out. So I went around the corner.
Yeah.
No big deal. Walked up. Yeah.
Nice.
I said, I'm coming down to do this, get it out of my way, and then I can walk around. And I walked around. And I went, yeah, all right, I'm out of here.
Oh, that's a reassuring fucking.
But this was all anime and cosplay. And
any hot cosplay chicks?
There were.
Yeah.
There were. But it was funny. So the one guy that was.
You only had eyes for Nancy Allen.
Yes. Authenticating my thing. He's like, he's talking to me about it. And I went, I literally just came down to meet Nancy Allen. But what about, I'm like, no, I'm leaving after this. I came down to meet Nancy Allen. That's it. I'm leaving.
I think we should become authenticators.
There you go.
$20 to stand there and watch this
They
person sign for you.
Witnessed it.
And then
it's logged, but it's logged in their database.
You know what? This has been a wicked roller coaster of emotions for me. I came into this thing giddy and playful because I thought, oh my God, I get to meet Mick Foley. I don't even get to meet Mick Foley. You know what? I ordered a Mick Foley shirt.
Well, here's the other thing.
Fuck.
If you just buy the autograph,
yeah,
you can bring the T-shirt for him to sign the T-shirt.
I don't want a T-shirt signed.
Just hear me out.
No.
Okay. They give you a photo, and then you could take a picture of him signing the photo.
Oh, wow.
And then you have a photo of him.
That's amazing.
And then him signing the photo, and not your photo.
That's cool. So, for a certain amount of money, I can get an autographed photo of him without me in it.
Yes.
Or I can buy a photo with me in it.
Yes.
And then buy an autograph of that photo.
Yes.
And then.
Yes.
And then. All right. Cool. Look for a lot of live videos while we're at that convention. It's the first weekend of May. I will be ranting hourly. They will probably kick me out because I will probably tell somebody that this thing is a criminal. It's basically racketeering is what it is. So, I mean, it's a criminal enterprise. People got shut down for this in the 1920s. Like, are you kidding me? How can you charge money to meet somebody when I've paid my money to get in the building where that person is?
But you're paying to get in.
Yeah.
To see all the vendors.
I don't give a fuck.
There aren't. Doesn't matter.
It does to me.
Okay.
Now I know. I've been educated. Look, I'm the idiot. I am the idiot. Had I known this, I would have never bought tickets.
No, but I don't know how it's going to go as far as networking with other people that are hanging around. So,
oh yeah, we're so good at that. You should have seen how good we were at the podcast
I think we're
convention.
going to be better. I think we're going to be better.
We were just hello. Ha-ha.
No, I think we're going to be better.
We're on the Gigaverse though. So in the Gigaverse, on the Gigaverse, or in the Gigaverse?
I think we're in the Gigaverse.
I keep waiting for Matt Sorum to appear, but
Matt's
maybe
coming,
later.
buddy. Matt's coming, and then
Maybe
you can find our podcast and then you can promote the Gigaverse.
If he comes on, don't ask him about Guns N' Roses.
Nope. We're going to ask him about Gigaverse and the anniversary
And Billy Gibbons.
and Billy, because they were touring.
They are touring. I know they're playing fun songs together. I would go see that. You know why? Because at least for the money I pay, I get some fucking entertainment. I'm so mad right now.
Yes.
Fuck. Anyway, what do you got?
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, I'll try to. Woo.
So if I came to you
Oh God.
and said, I literally, for the most part, I got away with it.
Oh God. Okay.
It's years ago. I got away with murder.
Okay. Yep.
Would you turn me in?
Who was it?
Well, I'm not.
Who was it?
That all depends. It's been years, so you didn't miss them.
I fully understand that, but I still want to know who it was. Because if I find out like you murdered, oh Jesus, I'm trying to.
I did not murder Jesus because you can't.
What do you think? Should we switch to pod? Switch to religion on this thing? Because I've been doing some religious stuff lately.
So it depends. I mean,
Let's say you murdered.
So I didn't murder. What's the wrestler guy?
Let's say you murdered Jeffrey Dahmer. You're the guy who in prison murdered Jeffrey Dahmer, and they didn't find out. Like they charged the wrong guy.
Right.
No,
and I'm
no.
like, hey,
I'm not gonna turn you in. That's fine.
okay.
That's fine. But let's say you murdered. I'm trying to think of somebody that I really liked that is now dead, and it's hard for me because I don't really like that many people.
Now you're going to start. Okay, so let's say I murdered. No offense, my ex-wife.
Oh, I don't know why I would turn you in for that.
Sorry, it's hypothetical. I hope you don't die in the next couple of days.
I mean, we're not that tight. Like I don't. She's nice. She's a nice lady. I'm not gonna.
She didn't do anything against you.
No, but I got no skin in that game.
You needed a name. It really wasn't ready to give a name. I wasn't going to give a name. It didn't matter.
Right. No, I need a name because.
Okay. What if I said I need to get it off.
Yeah.
I murdered somebody.
Yeah.
And you said, well, who was it? And I said, I don't want to tell you because now you're an accessory to crime.
Well, I'm already an accessory to the crime, even
But
if
you don't know who it is.
Right, but I'm still an accessory to the crime. I don't think the cops are going to let me slide on. I didn't know who it was. So,
What are you going to do? Go in and say
yes, he murdered
he
somebody.
murdered someone, but I have no idea who it is.
Yeah, cops are good at getting the info out. They'll figure out how to fucking.
They've never interrogated me.
Anyway, now, but if it was somebody I really loved,
Well,
let's say, see, this is the problem for me. I don't like people. I can't think of anybody that's
it's not
died.
like I'm going to murder someone close to you.
Let's say you murdered O.J. Simpson. Then I would rat you out.
Why? No, I meant the other. I didn't think you were going to say that because I was going to say because I murdered an innocent man.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Of course.
You're right.
No, I'm trying to think of better examples. God damn. See, now I'm on the spot. I can't think of anybody that's died that I really like. See, everybody loses their shit when celebrities die and they get all sad and I go, who cares?
Yeah,
I don't fucking know
die.
them.
Yeah.
I feel bad for their family, but I don't fucking know them. What the fuck do I care? So
okay. Yeah.
I know I come across as a heartless bastard and I'm getting worse
I mean,
with
to be
every
fair,
episode.
I probably aren't going to murder a celebrity. I mean, unless he's a pro wrestler, then that's possible. But other than
there's
that,
no way. You watch any match that Mick Foley has been through. That guy has been murdered multiple times. He comes back to life. You could never murder Mick Foley. Cactus Jack, Mankind, Dude Love. He played all of them at the same time.
I could murder them all.
In one Royal Rumble, he came out 3 times.
I could murder them all.
Cactus Jack was just He was
the badasses of badassery.
He was, yeah.
I could murder him.
They would do the thumbtack matches.
Thumbtack. What?
where they would spread.
You think I need to worry about somebody that says thumb? I wrestle with my thumb. Why would I worry about a guy that you're thumb wrestling?
They spread thousands of thumbtacks out on the ring, and he got pile drived into them head first, and it's like they're just sticking out of his forehead. And I'm like, oh, why?
It's fake.
It's no.
They're
not.
They're like Nerf thumbtacks.
They're not.
They were yeah.
No, they're not. As a matter
he remember that glue? He'd rub it on his face, so when he hit the Nerf thumbtacks, they stuck to him.
You know what? I'm not going to pay for me to meet Mick Foley, but I am going to pay for you to meet Mick Foley.
I will say everything I said tonight to his face.
Oh, you're not going to have to. I'm just going to play him this clip because I'm not going to let you weasel out.
I will say everything I said today.
You can talk all you want about wrestling being fake. Wrestling is scripted. We all know wrestling is scripted. But they are far more athletic than people who play golf.
Oh, and there's nothing saying that their jumping isn't athletic and all that. I agree with that.
They do get badly hurt.
Sure.
So.
Sure.
They do.
But any wrestler in any time, I could murder.
With a gun.
When they're sleeping.
Or with a gun.
I wouldn't use a gun. That's too loud. But I could murder them in their sleep.
You never watched professional wrestling as a kid?
Not really.
Wow. That's crazy. Because I did it when wrestling. Because I was 10 years old or whatever when the first WrestleMania happened. So it was right in my wheelhouse.
Sure.
I can remember going to my buddy's house to get it for the pay-per-view. And we watched wrestling where you had to slide the thing on the back of the TV to. Yeah. And we watched the first WrestleMania. And
we every once in a while, way back on Sunday mornings, there was wrestling, and we only did because there was Cortez the Killer. Wait, no, Kowalski the Killer.
Yeah, there was a Kowalski something. Yeah,
Killer Kowalski. I think it was Killer Kowalski.
Yeah.
And so we watched that. And actually, my brother's nickname is still in New London from Killer Kowalski, the wrestler.
Which brother?
Jerry.
Oh. He's not. He doesn't come across as much of a killer. He's just a little fella. Is that why?
So when you were in there nobody ever called him Killer?
No, I don't remember.
100%. Hey, Killer.
So it's like when tiny guys are called Fatso, and fat guys are called Tiny.
Killer.
Ooh, I just shook the camera
because my last name was not Kowalski. He was the only Kowalski in town, so he was Killer.
Killer Kowalski.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out Killer, who yelled at me today when I sent him pictures of me and Nancy Ellen, and I said,
"Did you go by yourself?"
I did. I said a month ago. I said, "Hey, I'm going. Yeah. You want to come with?"
And he never
no response.
But then he got mad when
I sent him pictures, and he's like, "You bastard!" I went,
"He must have had something better going on."
I invited you. I literally invited you.
Maybe he was meeting Ann Margaret. I mean, if you were a real fan, you would have went to Pennsylvania.
Oh, 100%. I just missed the day. I thought it was actually May, not April. Now, that's a tough one.
What's a tough one?
Ann Margaret or Nancy Ellen? If I could only pick one, same day, who could I go?
I don't think it is. It shouldn't be. From
Ann Margaret.
I was going to say, from everything I've ever heard you say, Nancy Allen came out of left. I've heard you talk about Ann Margaret.
Margaret.
Yeah.
I was trying to build it up, but Ann Margaret was my choice to hold.
Well, I know you too well. Snookums.
I love
them. What else you got? Is there somebody? Oh, yeah. See, it just keeps bringing up facts. The Gigaverse is where you want to be, man.
It is. It literally is fact checking stuff. Boom. Ann Margaret.
I know.
Thank you.
Don't pull your dick out. Jesus Christ.
She's one of the most beautiful, gorgeous, sexiest women ever put on this planet.
I would have less issue with you traveling all the way to Pennsylvania from Wisconsin to meet Ann Margaret than going to Chicago to meet Tina Allen?
Don't be that way with her.
Tina?
Don't be that. She means a lot to me.
I'm just saying.
1980.
I would be less.
My mom took us to movies that I should not have gone to. In 1980, Dressed to Kill. In the middle of the day. It was an afternoon matinee. We came out. We got home.
You don't take your kid to half porn at night.
That movie scared the shit out of me in 1980.
Yeah?
At 13 years old. Scared the shit out of me.
I'm not asking about that movie.
Just the razor blade.
Right across somebody's throat?
Yeah, got me.
Oh, couldn't sleep for weeks.
I can remember getting home that day. Broad daylight. Our bedrooms were upstairs. Just like every day, I went to go upstairs. I went upstairs. I went around the corner and I went, holy fuck. I literally stopped in my tracks and was like scared to go any further. 13-year-old, my brain, that movie that fucked with me. One of my favorite movies to this day. Love it. Check it out.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's worth watch. It really is. You are going to shoo poo-poo, and Nancy Allen looks amazing in it. But I respect her acting so much more. That's the bigger takeaway is I think she's a great actress, not how adorable and sexy she is. So anyways.
Why have I never heard of her?
Because it's kind of...
I'm not as pop culture as you are, but I'm not like... I know a lot of people, celebrities, and I know names of a lot of celebrities.
Yeah.
So let me ask a legitimate question, not trying to be a dick, but kind of. When was the last time she was in something anybody's seen?
Oh, she retired long ago. She said, no good scripts, I'm done.
Good actors don't retire.
She's been gone for a long time. 10 years. Over 10 years, she hasn't acted.
Okay, over 10 years. Great. Again, when was the last time? I'm 50. So she was doing movies until I was 40?
RoboCop.
That's the last time she was in something I would have heard of.
Well, RoboCop 1, 2, and 3 were the big ones. She was in Children of the Corn 3.
So in the 80s.
She was big in the 80s.
90s.
So in the 90s, yep.
Okay. All right.
After that, she didn't. She piddled around.
You
got respect.
Unpopular opinion. RoboCop sucks. Terrible movies. So just putting it out there. Shoot me in the comments if you hate it, but
I'm not saying if you hear me,
I know who played RoboCop.
Those were not the movies I talked about the most with her is RoboCop. And I didn't bring it up to her.
I know, but I'm asking what the last movie she was in that anybody would have heard of, and you're telling me it's RoboCop, and those movies sucked.
That's all right.
So that's all I'm saying. There are a lot
of people that love them.
There are a lot of people that love them, yes.
Like the guy that got his RoboCop poster signed by her.
There are a lot of people that love Nickelback, too.
Authenticated. Don't fucking knock Nickelback. They rock.
I love Nickelback. I don't fucking care.
Why are they going to be around? Can I meet them? I want to go meet them.
I'm not going to meet them.
I did see them live.
I saw them live, too.
There you go.
I think the second album, like at Summerfest or at least at that venue. I don't know if it was during Summerfest, but
we went to Green Bay. I took my son and his buddy in high school.
I loved it. It was a great show. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Came back, said, "Oh yeah, they rocked."
But I think we talked about the documentary on here before. But
you're right.
The Nickelback documentary is awesome.
It is a good one.
I loved it.
100%. I did watch it too. We didn't talk about it and then go watch it. We both were like, "Oh yeah, I happened to watch it."
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Better than Yellow Jackets. Oh God, we're watching
I just love that character, and I watch for her.
We're watching a documentary right now. It's on the dark side of kidfluencing, and basically all these like young kids that get into being on YouTube and and this mother that like grouped all these kids together, and then oh my God, it's terrible. She's a fucking piece of shit. And we're on wow. We've only watched 2 of the 3 episodes, and I think probably finish it up later, but I'm assuming in the end she's going to end up going to prison.
Good,
because she's terrible.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I already don't like her.
My new obsession online is
you're my obsession.
Have you
my obsession?
Do you know the name Lori Vallows Daybell? Do you know that name? Lori Vallows. She murdered her kids, and
yes,
so she's on trial again right now. Well, her oldest son is alive. He wasn't killed during all of it, and he does a podcast and he like talks about it. And
wow,
he's fascinating. The dude,
good for him for getting out there.
Yeah, his name is Colby Ryan. And he's got some great content. And if you're interested in true crime, which normally I'm not.
Right.
It's not my thing, but I just happened to stumble upon it. And he's so good on camera. And he's he'll go live every day and react to what's happening in court and stuff.
Okay, so he's not just talking about his case over and over again. He's talking about other true crime stuff.
No, he's talking about his mom is on trial right now.
Oh, yeah.
So he's talking about his mom's trial.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And originally he talked, before this trial started, he just talked about everything that had happened, and
All right.
So it's fascinating.
And he survived. Good for him. How old is he now?
He's 29. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
he didn't survive. He was never in danger, or he was out of the house and da-da-da.
Oh,
he
gotcha.
wasn't.
Okay, I had that wrong. Because there are some kids that, like, survive. I'm going to kill all 3 kids, but one happens to survive. So that wasn't the case.
In this case, no. There were
Gotcha.
There were 2 kids in the house, and they killed both. And there's other kids, but they were all older and out of the house and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I mean, they murdered so many fucking people. I mean, they murdered her husband.
Oh.
They murdered.
Then I don't know the case.
They murdered his wife.
I don't know the case then.
They, like, her brother murdered her husband, said it was self-defense, da-da-da.
Jesus.
It's a fucking, yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't I went up to the bedrooms and killed all 3 of my young children.
No.
And then
And now this crazy bitch is she's acting as her own defense attorney in court. Oh, your camera turned off. You must be low battery. You're done. Anyway, she's defending herself. She's acting as her own attorney in court, and she's so rude, and she doesn't know what she's doing, and it's just so
I have seen clips.
Yeah, I've been watching live fucking testimony and shit
At work.
Wish I could. Yeah, I have 2 screens, buddy. You just
So do I.
put it on.
So do I.
But I sit at my desk all day. I mean, my job is sitting at my desk all day. So, I mean, if it's not that, you're either listening to music. What's the difference between listening to music or listening? You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, yeah, I'm lucky. I get to sit at my desk and work on my stuff all day long. So I have something going. So, but yeah, it's fucking fascinating. The dude is so good. So,
okay. Well, there you go. Recommendation right there.
I reached out.
Well, that's awesome. Because I mean, it sounds that if I'll have to start.
I'm waiting to hear.
And what?
I'm waiting to hear back from him.
Oh, right.
He hasn't seen the message.
So I messed up.
He kind of looks like Jason Momoa a little bit, so maybe that'll help.
You sexy bastard.
It's pretty hot. He's got a man. He's got hair just like mine. He's got a man, but I mean, not just like mine because his hair is still brown, but he's got. Look at there's Jason Momoa. Now I pay to meet money. I pay money to see that. No, I'm not gay.
Hey, go ahead.
He's got the shaved with just the top and the man bun. So,
would you want to meet Jeff Tate?
The singer from Queensryche or
Yes.
the comedian?
Nope, the singer from Queensryche.
No.
You want to meet him?
Nope.
Oh, all right.
I don't.
For $0.
Nope.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Nope.
No, I don't.
Okay. We're going to meet the band.
No, we're not. We're not meeting the band.
We're still going to the Green Bay show?
No.
When did that change?
When I told you I didn't, I'm not going to interview him, so.
Well, you just, I better. The
not
last I heard was I got to email that guy back.
No, I'm not going to go twice. No, I'm going once. The only reason I was going to go to the second show, I have my kid that night. Like, I'm not going to go just to go. And I have no interest in meeting
Understand.
the people.
That is all new right now because we were going, we knew we were not going to talk to him. This is what I'm asking is completely different.
But the last time I talked to you, I said I wasn't going to email him because I didn't care.
I didn't know. I didn't
care about interviewing the band. And you said, yeah, me neither.
No, I don't remember. It was more, I got to remember to email the guy.
No, I don't care about talking to a fucking guitar player from.
Well, no, but they would free tickets and they get backstage. That was more of
we weren't going to get backstage.
Well, we're going to interview the band then.
Wow. I get that. Yes. Before the show, we were going to interview the band. Then we were going to swiftly be escorted out.
Sure.
So, no, I don't fucking care. Look, if Jeff Tate wants to do our podcast, I'll gladly go. But I'm not going to, yeah.
Well, I don't. Give me a breast if we're going to cancel something.
I'm bigger than that. I deserve more than that.
You were excited when it happened.
I was. Yeah. I was. I mean, not as excited as I would have been if it would have been Jeff Tate.
Understood.
I would gladly go to interview Jeff Tate.
Understood.
And that's what we deserve is Jeff Tate.
We do.
And guess what? If we don't deserve Jeff Tate, you don't deserve us. Marty's spending how much money to go sit in a fucking venue in Milwaukee. So, no, I thought I made it clear that I would. No. Sorry.
You did not make it clear that we are not going anymore.
Okay. Sorry.
Not at all. So
My bad. Anyway, what you got?
I mean, it changes everything. I got to cancel. I'll just got to.
You gonna cancel your babysitter?
No, I had vacation the next day.
Oh. Okay. Why? Because you can't go out at night without going to work the next day?
No, but why? But rather just not.
Oh. Okay.
That's all.
No. Going this Saturday, that's good enough for me. I only need to hear the story once. I've heard it before. I am excited for the show.
Well, good.
But
well, that's good. I was starting to doubt that.
No, I'm excited for the show. I'm very excited for the show.
But
I just don't care to see it twice for the opportunity to interview people that I...
Well, again,
again,
this is all fine.
I'm no offense to them. I mean, I sound like a fucking asshole. No offense to them, but
we were just going to...
I'm just not... It's not my thing.
Things are going to change. I just make it... Let me know and keep it clear.
I thought I did!
Nope, not at all.
Last time we talked, I told you I did not want to interview them. It came directly out of my mouth.
But I not want to and doing it are completely different. Because there's so many times you say, I don't really want to interview them, but then we interview them.
Oh, no.
So there was none of, I don't want to interview them, so I don't plan on going anymore.
This one, there's actual work to interviewing them. Like, I would have to get in touch.
Get in touch. There was no, we're not going.
I'm sorry, I'll communicate better.
Well,
I'm saying. Anyway. So Bruce Willis died.
It is coming up. And Bruce Willis will be on the podcast probably in 2 weeks.
I don't think so.
He will not be able to remember what he's talking about.
You say I'm an asshole.
But well, that's okay, though.
What's it? What is?
That's the best part. We can ask him the same question over and over again.
I think that's writing like headlines or highlights. It says, there are so many times I say I don't really. This is just all going to the world live right now. Yes, I hate all you guests. I don't know why I do a podcast. I'm
so
quite honestly.
You're saying when we fact check that it shows for everybody.
I don't know. I don't know what everybody's seeing. First of all, there's nobody in the room. So, but
I wonder if we publish it.
Yeah.
And if all the fact checking will show up.
It very well could.
And then I'll go back and check.
And then I'll quickly be deleting it.
What? Well, the fact checker wasn't bad.
No, just a lot of the things I said have been bad.
Well, if they're headlines.
I hate all you guests. I don't know why I do podcasts.
What is it doing right now?
I swear, it's just taking what we say and creating like highlights of the episode. And
for what?
I don't know, but I love that quote. I would put that on a shirt. I don't really know why I do this anymore. We're not going to make it famous. We found that out last week. I don't really like any of the people we talk to. I don't know. I don't know what is the point of this. 220 is a good number. Let's call her. Then I can send that back, get myself $20 back.
You don't like your stand?
No, I love it. I'm going to save it for at-home porn. And I'll use one of the lights. I can take one of the lights home for it, too, so you can really light up them nooks and crannies. You got to get the nooks and crannies lit up when you're shooting at-home porn, because if it's just otherwise, it's just a black blob. Not a black, that sounded weird. It's an you can't see.
Undefined blob.
Yeah, undefined.
Wait, who's on top?
Who's on top?
Who's on first? What's going on?
I don't know.
Did Leah grow a beard?
On her pussy.
You're flipping around and you can't see. When did they move? What's going on right there?
Shit. Be a chicken purse.
Well, you have beard that'll stand out.
The Be a Chicken Purse guy liked our stuff. He was happy that we
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Steve Pratt, by the way. He wrote a book. Something. I want to get it. I forgot what it's called. Sorry, Steve.
I can find it.
Something about earning the attention, So, yeah, I definitely want to, because we don't garner any attention. We need to figure out a way to get attention. We need to figure out a way to be a chicken purse. I asked ChatGPT. ChatGPT said was, what the fuck are you talking about? What's a chicken purse?
Did you change it to just how do I stand out?
Yeah, that made more sense to ChatGPT. But it just said stupid shit. Do segments. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you mean the same shit everybody else does. So,
well, here's what I'm going to tell you. In my thinking of that,
I feel like we just had our second fight of this podcast, by the way. You're very upset about me. Very upset at me.
You're upset at you?
No, you were about this whole Jeff Tate thing.
I moved on.
Oh, well, you have now. For a while there, you were pretty angry.
What?
That's what it looked.
Leave a comment. Was I angry?
That's what it looked like in the bar in Chicago, except he was drunk. So then he was even more angry.
Well, that was different. Did I look angry? Leave a comment.
God, there's so much of us.
We never said any of that.
Oh, welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and The Beard. Subscribe, rate, do all.
Because you couldn't get into a flow.
I couldn't flow.
I was like, well, I don't even know where my flow is.
Well, good news. We're 54 minutes in, so perfect timing.
Hey, now we'll see if you're listening. Hit that subscribe button. Share. Leave a comment. Did I look like I was mad? Check us out on Facebook, XXXX, YouTube. And when you go to YouTube, hit that little notification
Ding
bell.
dong.
That'll let you know right away when the new episode comes out.
Hey, you know where else they can follow us?
Oh, it was
The Gigaverse.
the Gigaverse.
Go to the Gigaverse, join the Cocktails with Dimples and The Beard community, and then you'll get notified when we're going to do these things live because
There's the biggest thing, the community.
yeah, you need people in your Gigaverse community so that they know you're going live. So,
But everybody out there in YouTube land, it says, what the fuck are you talking about with Gigaverse? Check it out. Go look it up. We're a community. I had a burp right there.
we're a community?
We're a community on
We're
Gigaverse.
yeah, we are. We're a community. We're the two community
We want
members.
our community to grow.
We do. Of course we do.
Join the community. It's not a cult. It's a community. It's a difference.
Yeah, well,
You don't have to drink Kool-Aid.
after the past few episodes, I'm ready to join cults because we've had a lot of cult people on. So,
Well, just because Matt was in the cult.
huh? Oh, he was in the and the Cure and the Clash,
And the Clash.
but not Guns N' Roses. We're not talking about that.
You can't talk about that.
Can we stop now? It's been like 55 minutes. You got any more topics you need to get off your chest? You want to yell at me about anything else?
I started something before I went into the we didn't,
You did?
and I completely forgot. Oh, chicken purse.
Chicken purse. Yeah. Oh, you've got an idea for the chicken purse.
No, my point was going to be, as I'm writing down everything I keep thinking of, it's just gimmicky. It's just gimmicky shit.
I know. Right. I don't want gimmicky.
And I
Yeah.
want gimmicky. But I'm like, what about this? What about this? That's just gimmicky.
That's what I'm saying. How do you stand out without it being a gimmick?
That's the kicker.
So, anybody?
I
We need to hire a creative director.
I've got one thing that semi gimmicky, but not could be less gimmicky.
Another episode with our shirts off. Episode 25, by the way.
God damn it!
See these fine bodies with no shirts on.
But it would be every episode
We could do them in thongs.
with our guest.
Oh, well, we're trying to do that. And hopefully we'll have a website set up soon and we'll be able to finally unleash
The shirts.
the topless 10. Dun, dun, dun.
I would think that when we do the top 10, we should be topless too,
I'm not going to. No way.
because that'll ruin it for
Yeah,
everybody.
no. We want, I guarantee, see, you know how Riverside does the screen and screen, so we can just be this little part?
Yeah.
That's going to be the whole episode.
Yeah, we don't want that.
They're going to be on the boobs the whole time. That's what
just
people
want
are here
boobs.
for.
We just want boobs.
Boobs. All right. So do you got anything else?
No, because the gimmicky we're not going to talk about.
No, we're not going to reveal our gimmick on
But I just got.
and somebody else will tell. I'm sure if it's coming from your head, it's got to be genius. So
Well, there's one thing that is not as gimmicky. We'll talk about that
hats?
later. What?
clown hats,
I was thinking more cone head.
cone head. Perfect. All right. So welcome back to another welcome to the end of another episode
Cone heads.
of cocktail. What?
Cone heads with cocktails.
Cocktails with cone heads?
Forget it. Forget it.
I want to change it to mocktails because I'm sick of drinking. Mocktails with Dimples and the Beard. Look at that. I didn't even drink half a drink. I'm pathetic, but I'm high as
You're
shit.
kind of high.
Yeah, that's the only reason that I took your yelling at me with any sort of...
Wasn't yelling at you.
You were fucking yelling at me. I'm going to highlight just
Leave me
the
a
part where you're
comment.
yelling
Was
at
I
me.
yelling?
Oh, believe me, there will be a clip where you're yelling at me. Just a clip of you yelling at me. No reaction at all. Just you over there yelling. I can't wait to cut that one.
I can't either. I hope I was doing this.
Sometimes it's good to be the editor.
I want to do it. Yeah.
I can make you look real bad.
I don't care.
Do your best. All right.
Do it up.
Wrap this shit up. Call it a night. Get off the Gigaverse. Go home and do naughty things to the wife.
Well, how do you... We'll have to figure that out. Let's conclude this.
Oh, I know how to do naughty things to the wife.
How do we publish the Gigaverse?
Oh, all right. Off to the Gigaverse.
Night.
Thank you for listening. The tavern is closed for now, but we'd love to have you back for more fun next time. Seriously, though, get your asses out of here.